going on, family? This is your girl, Leah, back with another video. The word today is, it's always been him. It's always been him. God had me in 2 Corinthians 13, and he was saying, rejoice. He wants his people to rejoice. It says, finally, believers, rejoice. Be made complete. Be what you should be. Be comforted. Be like-minded. Live in peace. Enjoy the spiritual well-being experienced by believers who walk closely with God. And the God of love and peace, the source of loving kindness, will be with you. God says, rejoice. He said, it's always been him. And he had me in a couple verses too. He had me in Ecclesiastes 7:20, which says, basically, all have sinned. Like, no, not one of us are perfect, right? Not one of us has a clean, perfect slate in this earth. Everybody's sinned. You know what I mean? And if they say they don't sin, then they lying. So that's a sin. You get what I'm saying? But everybody has their walk with Christ, and Christ loves his children the same. You get what I'm saying? God says, rejoice. And he said, live in peace. And what got to me was, and this is where he went a little deeper, he said, be comforted, right? And then that leads to 2 Corinthians 1:4. It says, God comforts believers in their suffering so that they then can comfort others with the same divine comfort. And he reminded me of something that happened to me a while ago. I had done something stupid, and I just, I was upset that I did something and that was against God. And I was just repenting to him about it. And I had an idea of him, but I didn't have a real relationship with him, right? I was saved, but not quite delivered, right? So, and I was in that stage of trying to please him for love, right? And this is when my perception changed of him. And I was crying, I was just repenting. And he said to me, I seen him in the spirit, he hugged me in the spirit, and he says, I'm gonna finish the good work I begin in you. And it made me cry harder, and it made me love him a different way. It made me fall in love with him at that moment. I said, God, you're still good. You're still good. Even I did something bad, you're still good. And that's when I knew, Leah, he loves you. Like, you know what I mean? He had to confirm, I love you because I love you. You can't do anything for my love. For God so loved the world, he already did it. You know what I mean? So when he brought us here, he already knew what we're going to do, when we're going to do it. He knew when he's going to have to whip us, when he's going to you know what I mean? Everything is already known to him. So when you go through that and you need God to comfort you, you got to remember when your fellow brothers and sisters may need you to comfort them. You get what I'm saying? All have sinned, all have gone astray, all have fallen short of the glory of God. Okay, and you gotta love. It's all about love. God said it's always been him. You gotta bear. Colossians 3:13. He says, bear with one another and forgive one another. If any one of you have a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. Bear with me. It's not easy to bear something. You gotta bear, showing patience, tolerance, love, to endure one another's weakness, faults, and grievances, forgiving freely as Christ forgave you, and supporting each other in Christian unity. To bear with, that means it's hard to love but you got to, because Christ did it for us, right? So you got to bear with one another in love, right? So that's amazing. It's a good word. But yeah, God says, rejoice, 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 rejoice. He will forgive all. Wherever we are in our walk, wherever we've fallen short, wherever we are right now, or going to be later when you watch this video in the future. But either way, rejoice, because you have salvation. Go to the Father on your knees. Go to him vulnerable, open. Lord, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And he will give you that same hug, that same love, and says, I'm going to finish the work I began in you. He's going to give you that same talk and love that he gave me. So rejoice. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Right? And most importantly, go to God. Ask for forgiveness. Okay? I hope this helped. I love y'all with love and grace. Y'all take care. I'll see you next one. Peace.